Hello, you're welcome. My name is Franklin, the risk lover. You're welcome to my mentorship. So, over here, I'm going to teach you how to use the trading view. How to use the trading view. When we talk about the trading view, is one of the important things or important tools we use in trading. If you want to do forex trading, then trading view is a very important tool for you as a trader. What we do on the trading view is that we do our analysis over here. Most of the brokers that we use are not registered with TradingView, so we do not take trades on the TradingView platform. But what we do is that we open the TradingView and it gives us access to see what price is doing, and we do our analysis from the TradingView platform. We draw our lines, whatever thing that you want to do, you can do it on the TradingView platform. Then after the TradingView platform, you enter trades on your MT4. So the trading view, like the name says, is a way it gives us the view. We can view the market trends and the chart from this platform. Then we go to our MT4, then we enter our trades or we pick our trades. That is one thing that I want you to know. So I'm going to walk you through trading view. I'm going to walk you through the settings you are supposed to do in order to make the trading view um, a wonderful platform to use to do your analysis. Now, this video that I'm going to do, I'm going to show you the settings that I do on the trading view that I think if you are learning my strategy, it will also help you. So pay attention, let's zoom in and let's see how the video or the tutorials is going to be. Now, like when you open the trading view, at the first place, this is the interface that you're going to see. This is the interface that you're going to see. Trading view will give you the opportunity to get started over here. You see the far right corner, you see this thing like a space over here, a button like get started. So if you are starting your trading view journey, this is your first time, they will allow you to hit the get started button. When you hit the get started, what it means that TradingView is not a free platform, it is a paid platform. But what they do is that they give you 1 month of free subscription. 1 month of free subscription. So the 1 month you can do whatever thing that you want to do on TradingView, especially using the replay tool. Now, after the 1 month, the subscription dies, the free subscription dies, and you have to do a resubscription. If you want to do monthly, I think it's $10. The whole year is $100 or so. But nonetheless, you can still use the MT4 platform without registering, okay, or without doing the subscription, because you can use the basic mode for everything that you want to do. If you want to advance whatever thing that you're doing on the trading view, that is when you have to pay for it. But if your 1 month subscription dies, you can still use the basic mode to do whatever thing that you want to do, and that one is free. Okay, so to get started, go to the get started button at the right and get started over there. Now, when you open the trading view, like I said, this is how the interface looks like. So I have USD, JPY, the US dollar versus the Japanese yen on it. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to hit on this. Button over here. Okay. When I hit on this button over here like this, it's going to load and give me something very nice. Yeah. So finally, this is how the chart looks like when you enter the chart for the first time. This is how TradingView looks like. Now you are coming to do settings over here to fit your eyes. Settings over here to fit your eyes. So the first settings I want you to do when you enter TradingView is that one, I do not trade with volumes. The indicator called volume. Now, when you see down here, It's more like we have some red bars and some green bars over here. Then down here, those are called the volume bars. I don't trade volumes. So the first thing I will want you to do is to right click on the chart. When you right click on the chart, then you come to hide. Sorry, when you put the cursor on the volume chart, the volume bars, right click and come to hide or remove. That's the first thing. So I'm going to remove it. You see, it is off from the chart. It is off from the chart. That is the first settings on TradingView that I want you to do when you enter into TradingView. Now, the next thing I want you to do is to pay attention to something over here. The next thing I want you to do is to pay attention to the horizontal bar at the top over here. On the horizontal bar, now you are going to see the pair you have opened. The pair you have opened. And if you want to add another pair, you can come. If you want to add another currency pair or you want to search for another currency pair, you can hit the plus button over here. You see they've written compare or add button. So you can come here, left click on it. I think the network is misbehaving. Okay, this one is compare symbols, but don't use that one. I would want you to hit on the search over here. When you hit on the search, you see USD Japanese yen comes. Then over here you are able to select any other currency pair or any other thing you want to do your analysis on from this place. Now, let me add this before I forget. This one, you are searching for a pair. So you can search for every currency pair you want to do your analysis on. But when the moment you do your analysis on that currency pair and you move on to another currency pair, your analysis vanishes. So this is what I want you to do. I will rather want you to come to the right place over here. This area, you see we have watch list at the top over here. So watch list means the currency pairs that you are watching to do your analysis on, or the currency pairs you are watching to take trades on. So with that one, I will want you to come and add that currency pair over here. So I'm going to get there and I'm going to teach you how it is being done. So don't get worried, we are going to get there. Now the next thing at the top over here, the horizontal bar over here, is one we have our time frames. So you get the opportunity to select the time frame you want to select. Now when you hit on it like this, when you hit on the time frame button, you see we have 4H. 4H means 4 hours. When you hit on it, then we have 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, 1 day, 1 week, 1 month. So you can hit any chart you want to see and see how it looks like. Okay, if you want to go to the second, we have 1 second, 5 seconds, 10 seconds, 15 seconds. Whatever time frame you want to do your analysis on, you get the opportunity to do your analysis on. The next thing we have candles. Okay, now you see so when you hit on the candles like this, after the time frame button, we have the bars. When you hit on it like this, we have candlestick, we have hollow candles, we have lines with markets, step lines, whatever thing. I use candlesticks. I use candlesticks. So if you don't want the candlestick, you can change. You see we have line chart. So TradingView is telling me to join for free, as in join the 1 month, but I have another one. So let's move on to that one. So when we come here, let's continue our stuffs over here. Now, when we come over here, you realize that the candle I was talking about is here. We have bars. Now, when I change it, you realize that we are having the bars over here. Now, I can change it to candles. Then we have candles over here. Now, from the candles, I can change it to line. Then you see I have a line over here. So if you don't really see what price is doing and you want to convert the candlesticks into lines so that you'll be able to see it well, fine. That is the way you can do it. So let's move back to the candles. So this is how the candles looks like. These are candlesticks. These are candlesticks. This is how it looks like. Now from here we move. The next button over here is indicators. Indicators, please, I do not trade with indicators. So if you have any indicator in mind you want to add to the chart, you can add, but I do not trade indicators. So as far as my space is concerned, these things are not important to me. These things are not important to me. Now, over here we have the alert. You can set the alert, but with that one you have to do the subscription. The most important thing I want to teach you over here is the replay. We call it the bar replay. The bar replay. So when you hit on the bar replay, what does happen? What happens is that when you hit on the bar replay, now you get the opportunity to cut price. So this is a strategy tester. If you have learned your strategy, you have understood the dynamics of the market, now you are coming to, we call it back testing. Back testing. You are coming to back test what you have learned and see if it works in a real market situation. So you can go back 1 month, the trading view, whichever time frame, whatever time frame that you are inside, you can go back 1 month period and play price forward and see how price behaved. So for instance, today, let's say for instance, here is February, Wednesday, that is 31st January. So 31st January, I can go back into 31st December. So I can go all the way back into 31st December. I can go all the way back into 31st December, okay, and search for 31st December, 31st December with the bar replay. With the bar replay to, with the bar replay to, I can go all the way back to, 31st December. Okay, so let's say 31st December is somewhere around this area. Now, what happens is that with the bar replay, you see we have a Caesar. Okay, it's more like a Caesar on it. What I would do now, my subscription has died. That is the reason I'm saying if you want to use the bar replay, then you have to do the subscription. Monthly is $10. But when you jump into TradingView for the first time, the first month is free. And I recommend this thing to every person on my mentorship, because after you have learned this trading strategy, you have to use the bar replay. Now, for instance, I am exactly at 27th December. That is, I'm 1 month back into time. Then what you will do is you will press, or you will hit the left button. When you hit the left button, it will cut price. So it will sound like we are now in 31st December currently. So you are going to play price forward and see how price unfolded itself. So now you are going to do your analysis and start your trading from 31st December, like where I have put the replay bar. Then that is where you are starting your analysis from. Then you are playing price one after the other. Playing price, okay? Then you are saying that if I was trading way back in 31st December, over here I'm going to buy. So over there, you put your buy, we call it, you put your buy signal over there and see if in real time, if you were trading, price would have gone in your favor or not. That is how we do back testing. So the replay tool is necessary for back testing. If you are doing back testing, then you shouldn't neglect the replay tool. So that is how we use the replay tool. We use it to cut price. We go back into time, then we play price forward to see in case if, let's say, we were trading in that time, price would have gone in our favor or price would have done something else. That is the main purpose of the replay tool. Over here we have an arrow to the back. The arrow to the back, all that we are trying to say is that, let's say you have put something on the chart, for instance a box or a rectangle like this, then you want to go back. Okay, you want to undo what you have done, you just hit it, then it gets back. So if you want to go forward again, then you see now we have an arrow also showing to the forward, then you hit it like this, it repeats what you did. Okay, it repeats what you did. So now let's move on to on name. You see, mine is on name. You can name the chat. You can name the chat. So if you want to name the chat, okay, so that maybe anytime you share something on the page, they will know that it is you who have shared it. Then you can come to the name or name here. You can come to the rename over here. Then you put your name over there so that it will be more like a signature something anytime you post. Now, I'm not here for that. The next thing that I want you to pay attention over here is there's a way that you can capture your settings. There's a way you can capture your analysis. So let's say you are my student, I'll ask you to do analysis and send it to me. Now, if you do analysis, you are not going to pick your phone and take a screenshot. When you do analysis on the chat, the next thing you have to do is to come all the way. You see, we have a camera, a camera symbol over there. That is more like take a snapshot. So you hit on the take a snapshot and you come to download image. So when you download the image is more like a screenshot of the entire page of the analysis that you have done, so that you can come into your downloads over here. You can come to your downloads. You see I have USD JPY over here. That is the important things I want you to know at the top over here. At the top over here. Now we are moving on to the canvas. The canvas is the space, the working space that we have. The canvas is the working space that we have. We are moving on there. How to set this place up. Now, when you open the chat like this and you have access to the chat, we have a way of setting up the candlesticks. So you realize that my candlesticks over here, where the bull candles are green and the bear candles are black, I set it the way I want it to be, so you can do the same. What you are going to do is that you are going to right click on your mouse, then you come all the way to settings. Now when you come all the way to settings, you move on to symbol. Now when you move on to symbol, we have the candle body, it is green. We have the borders green. I have my wick as black. Okay, so we have previous day choice, high and low, bid and ask. The bid and ask is not important because we are not trading on the trading view platform. Now pay attention, your broker is not on trading view, so you don't need a bid and ask price for any other thing. You need the current price on, so you can untick all these things like I have done mine. Now the meaning of template means after you have done all your settings, you can come to save as. Then you save the template so that any other time you open the chat, your settings will appear. You don't have to do the settings once again. Okay, so now you see the body, candle body, I have green, the borders I have green, the wick I have the borders I have the body, these are the bull candle, I have green, okay, and black. Then the borders I have green and black over here. Then the wick I have black. So you can play with these things and choose the candle type that will help you, the settings that will help you as far as the candles are concerned. Okay, now you see the first chart we were using, the candles were black, so green and red. Okay, so that is how to do it over there. Now from here, the next thing I want you to pay attention or move to is the status lines. The status lines do the exact thing that I have done. The logo is okay, the title okay, the OHLC, these things are okay. Now if your volume is thick, untick the volume because I don't trade with volumes. Okay, then you come to scales. The scales do the exact thing that I have done over here. If your bid and ask has been ticked, untick the bid and ask. There is no need for it. You need the bid and ask on your MT4 so that you see the price point and what price is doing. So do the exact thing I have done over here. Now when you come to the canvas, the canvas means the space in which we are trading. The canvas means the space in which we are trading. So when you come to the canvas, what you have to do when you come to the canvas is now the background is solid, the grid lines none. do the exact thing that I have done if you want to see the exact chart. But if you don't want, then you can play with these things. You see, you do it, you go back and you see what happened to the chart. If you don't like, you can come back and undo it. Now, when we talk about watermark is what people normally use. Watermark, when you hit on the watermark, what happens is that the pair that you are trading appears at the background. Okay, so with the watermark, let's see something over here. You realize that the USD JPY 15 minutes time frame is showing at the background. But if you don't want it that way, you can come and undo it at the canvas. Now, when it comes to trading, we are not trading on the MT4, so you don't need this thing for anything. So you can leave this area. Then you come to events. This is another important area for you when you are setting the trading view up. Important area for you is event. The first event I have is session breaks. These are very important things. Now let me show you the session breaks on the chart. The section breaks on the chart. You see, we have this dotted lines from here to here. From this dotted line here, the left to the right, all that we are trying to say is that from here to here is literally 1 day. It's literally 1 day. So this is the 15 minutes time frame. Every candlestick we have over here is literally 15 minutes candle. So from here to here, from the left to the right is 1 day. So that is the section breaks. So if I come back to settings and I can remove the section breaks, and you see that now we don't have any section breaks on the chart. So when you open the chart, it is as it is. You can do your settings on it. You can do your analysis on it. Okay. Now, if you still want the session breaks to see the day intervals between, you can come back to the settings, then you add the section breaks. Now, the next thing is economic events. It is important you add the economic events to it. The economic events is more like, now, you see over here, there is more like a US how do I put it, a US flag over here. Those are the economic events. It is there to show you that at this particular date, when you put the cursor on it, a date shows. At this particular date, there is going to be an economic news in the market, and news is one of the things I and my team wish stay away from anytime. So you can monitor the timings news are going to come. So when you check, we know that ISM service PMI exactly February 5th. The time is 3 o'clock. We are going to release a news, and all these things that's happening on the chart. And when we release a news, you know the market misbehaves. So that is the events that we have over there. Now let's go back to the settings and see what we can do again. So do exact thing I have done over here, and everything I have ticked is good. So I want you to also tick the same thing. Then after that, you can come to template, like I said, then you save whatever thing that you have done. So this is the basic way to set your trading view up. So now I have showed you how to set your candlesticks up. So if you don't want my green candlesticks, mine is green. Mine is green, the bulls are green, and the bears are black. Okay, and the candle wicks are black. If you don't want it this way, you can set it the way you want it, so that the chart will be friendly to you. That is it. So now we are moving on to how to add tools to the trading view to help you do the most important analysis on your chart.